Hey everyone, it's Rashida A. Marshall. Thank you so much for starting your day off with me. Let's jump into our morning stretch. We're going to start standing upright, big inhale of the arms up overhead, and exhale as they melt down. And again for 2, big inhale stretch, and exhale release. And again, big lift of the arms, stretching through the fingertips, exhale as they melt down. Let's take one arm, inhale up and over into a lateral stretch, and exhale back to center. And then we switch, big inhale, reaching that arm to the high diagonal, and exhale down. And again, inhale, lift, reaching up and over, and release. And again here, inhale, lift, and exhale as we melt down. We're going to take it into our third one, big lift, and while that arm is up, take a slight rotation to look down. We turn back to the front and release. And then other side, big lift of the arms, slight rotation looking down towards the ground. We draw it back to the front and exhale, release that arm. Let's take it into big arm circles. Inhale the arms up and back, exhale as they melt down. And again for 2. One more here, big reach, and exhale as they lower. And let's reverse that rotation as we draw the arms back, up, and around through the front. And again for 2. Last one, big lift, and exhale, lower. And then from here, let's take it into shoulder rotations, drawing the shoulders up toward the ears and then down and back. And then we pause and reverse, drawing the shoulders back, up, and around to the front. And last one. And then we sweep those arms forward and back, getting a nice release. We're going to pull one arm in front of the chest, keeping that shoulder rooted down, and then we release and switch, drawing the opposite arm in across the body. And we release. Let's sweep those arms up, clasp the palms, and place them behind the back of the head. I'll turn here so you can get a better view. You're going to allow the head to press back on the arms, opening up the chest, and exhale as you return to center. And then again for 2. Inhale as you open the chest, melting back on the palms, and exhale, release. Let's take it through one more. Inhale, without flaring the rib cage, and exhale back to center. We release the arms. And then from here, let's come into a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to sweep those arms back behind us, clasping the palms together. Inhale as you open the chest, look up toward the sky or ceiling, and exhale as you melt down. Imagine someone pulling those arms behind you. And then again, we inhale, lift, open the chest, and exhale as we fold forward. Last one as we inhale and lift. And exhale as we allow the chest to melt forward, tugging the arms behind us. And then we lift, releasing the arms there. We're going to allow ourselves to round forward. Head is heavy, shoulders are heavy, just allowing the arms to dangle down to the ground as we hold it here in center. Go ahead and bring yourself over towards one leg, getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings. And then we move through center and over to the other side as we hold it here. And now let's bring it back in through center for some gentle twists. Inhale as you float one arm up towards the sky, gazing to follow. Exhale as you lower. And then we switch. Inhale, twist, and release. And then again for 2, inhale, reach that arm as you rotate and lift, and melt down on the exhale. One more here. And we lower down. And then from there, go ahead and round yourself back up to standing, one vertebrae at a time, really taking your time here, allowing the head to be the last thing to come up. And we're going to take it into goddess arms. Big float of the arms up toward the sky. Exhale as you squat, squeeze the shoulder blades as the arms float down. And again, inhale, reach, and exhale as we press back. One more big stretch. And exhale, press back, really drawing the shoulder blades together. We take one final reach, and then exhale as the arms melt down by the side, and we swivel those feet back into meat. I'm going to turn sideways here as we move into our next stretch, a quad release into a dancer's pose. So bringing one leg up behind you, grabbing onto the shoelace portion, other arm lifted toward the sky, and then really draw that leg in. Maybe you just hold yourself upright, and if it feels available to you, begin to fold forward, reaching that arm up in front as you keep a hold of that leg, really deepening your stretch. We draw ourselves back upright if you took that fold, and release that leg. And now we're going to lower that leg, step it out in front, and we'll take it into a flowing movement. Inhale as you sweep the arms forward, bending that knee. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. The leg lifts onto the heel. And again for 2, flowing through that movement with the arms. And then on that last one, you stay pressed back, shifting the weight onto that back leg and focusing on the hamstring and calf stretch of that front leg. And maybe reaching forward, pulling the toes closer towards you to deepen the stretch. We draw ourselves back up, big lift of the arms toward the ceiling or sky. Exhale as you reach out in front. Really getting a nice release through that back leg. And then we draw ourselves all the way back up. Exhale, release. And let's bring those feet together. And then we turn to the other side. Grabbing that shoelace portion of the foot, finding yourself steady and balanced, lifting the opposite arm. And if it's available to you, taking that fold as you move into dancer's pose. Really controlling the movement here, continuing to breathe. Use your inhale breath to bring you back up to standing and release that leg. And then again, we stagger the feet here and take that big lift of the arms. Inhale, exhale, press back, lifting that foot onto the heel. And then again for 2, sweeping the arms back. Last one. And then as you pause, holding it right there, pressing back on that back leg and keeping that front leg lifted on the heel. And then if you want, fold forward, reaching toward the toes. We place the foot back flat, big lift of the arms on the inhale. Exhale, reach out in front, really reaching through the fingertips. And then we inhale, lift, exhale, lower those arms back down. Let's bring the feet back together, facing front. And then we'll take it into some nice neck rotations, allowing the head to just float back as you take an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And again for 2. Really getting into that rotation, taking it at a pace that works best for you. And then we reverse. And then again here for 2. Inhale as the head sweeps back. And exhale as we drop back to center, lifting the head here. And then we finish with one final forward fold, just allowing yourself to melt forward. Again, arms are heavy, soft bend in the knees as you rock there from left to right. And then we bring it back to center. Inhale as you round yourself back up. And then let's take a big lift of the arms up towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, lower those arms down. And we are done. I hope you are rejuvenated and ready to start your day. Thank you all for joining me, and be sure to subscribe.